support versus your own family support and how you experience it. Explain that. Because I don't really.
So what I think.
I kind of know what you mean, not really.
So what I've encountered is not even just family. That quote, I've learned. What I've learned is strangers support versus your family support. In business and entrepreneurship, I've learned that the stranger support is stronger than the family support. Now, this is not to my own entire family. This is not towards any of my friends. It's just facts are facts, numbers are numbers. When you have people that in that friends or family category, they look at you as a certain person. They look at you as a certain being that they once knew, somebody that they think that they know. When really, the person on the other side is growing every single minute of the day. So my family and friends, they look at me as Pumpkin. They look at me as a guy who used to turn up, still in the clubs going crazy, popping bottles or doing whatever the case may be to turn up, versus Gaylon Hughes, who's, you know what I'm saying, reformed, who is watching 3 YouTube videos a day towards business, marketing, and sales, and credit. So make it 4 if you want to. Reading 2 chapters a day for the book that they're reading for that week. Reading 52 books a week. You know, having mentorship calls with their mentor to make sure that their business is scaling and making sure their business is operating at the same point. So it's always something that people from family and a friend's perspective never look at from a growing perspective. It's always that they know the same person. You don't know me. You don't know me as the same person I was 6 days to a day ago. Like, I'm an entirely different person. So when you look at me as that, stop looking at me as a person that you once knew. So when I say that friends and family support versus a stranger support, what I learned is when somebody doesn't really know you from the complete person that they think you know you or know you as, they don't judge you at all. So you can come out when the stranger supports me, looking at 3E Management Solutions. They're looking at my clean description on my website. They're looking at my clean aesthetics on my personal profile page. They're looking at the valuable content that I'm giving out for free, whether it's credit tips, marriage tips, personal development tips, business tips, whatever the case may be. They're looking at it as, wow, Gaylon Hughes Jr. is providing so much value that they know that they're getting this game for free, and a lot of other people are charging thousands of dollars for it. And if the fact that he's giving this for free, that shows that he cares about his actual community, which is the followers that he has, or the people that's looking to engage with his social media profiles, versus his support and family. They still holding on to the person that they once knew. And when you do that, not only do they hinder themselves from getting free game from me, but also getting free game from a person who actually loved them or still loves them. There's been plenty of people who, you know, I had a person who just got on, I was talking to my mom about somebody called my business a scam. So they basically said that my credit repair business was a scam because of the prices that I was charging. If I was running my business off the emotional stability, intelligence of a person who don't even have a business themselves, I wouldn't be in business. So the person who can comment something like that, they don't know that I studied several credit repair businesses for several years. They don't know that I studied business for several years. They don't know that I studied comps, which means that you're studying 3 or 4 businesses in your area and coming up with an average composition of pricing that comes up with those types of businesses. You know, it's certain things that people don't even have the intelligence to even talk about or have the full-blown conversation with, to even step in that type of communication with, to where if you're saying that behind my customer's back or even behind my back, it goes to show that it's something that's dealing with your insecurities, or that's dealing with something that you're going through, because it's not one customer or client that I'm dealing with that hasn't seen results from the first month that they're signed up with me. It's not one client that I currently had that hasn't seen superb, phenomenal customer service, because there's not one person that I've dealt with in my business that can complain about the service that I provided, the results that I provided within the time that they've been with me, because I take my business so seriously and I take my craft so seriously to the point where anything that you talk to me about, if it's not me growing your credit score, growing the business that you have, or growing your credit in several aspects to make sure that you get approved for whatever you want to get approved for, I already got that too much of a conversation with you unless you bring some personal stuff to me, and I'll make sure I'll be a lending arm or lending hand to make sure that you get through that situation. However, if it's not that, we don't have too much to talk about because I'm so business and customer business oriented. That's all I care about. I want to make sure you get to your position and you get to the life that you want to get to, because credit, that's what it's all about. Making sure that their credit and their finances in order, so when they leave your company or they leave your business, you make sure everything is in place, because when they go by themselves, they don't need Gaylon no more. They don't need 3E Management Solutions no more. Only thing they need is the proper tools and guidance that you gave them to make sure that they're getting to that approval that they wanted, and make sure they can pass that down to the family or heirs that they have. So when I was saying about family and friends, it ain't about who support me. It just shows me that most of the people that I gave game to for free, I gave so many people game for free that they can't. To this day, people keep coming to me and asking for things that don't even involve my business or any game that I gave. They still asking me for little things that like, oh man, can I do this, or can we use fam? Like, you know how much my mentors charge for a bank compliance list, which is basically the stuff that you need to get approved for a mortgage, or get approved for an investment property, or get approved for a car that you want to get approved for a dealership. You know what I mean? When people come to me and go, man, I got denied for this auto loan because they told me I don't got this, and that, but I don't even know how to get that. When keep in mind where I got the whole list on my phone, and I could give it to you for free. When I didn't give it to a million people for free, and they still like, you charge too much. I charge too much, but you don't got nobody else in your corner as a resource that's going to charge any less. So stop being cheap. Stop looking at me as a dude that's trying to finesse you. Stop looking at me as somebody that's going to try to take money out your pocket. No, I bring a certain value to the market to where you can't deny me. You can't deny what I'm providing you. And that's not out of arrogance. That's just me telling you that. Name somebody else out of Toledo or name somebody else out of the Midwest area that's really giving you that type of game. Nobody. I'm giving it to you. So if I'm giving you at that price, I could tell you what my mentor charged. Will Roundtree. Straight out of Las Vegas. You know what he charged me a month for mentorships? 5 bands. Let's see if y'all gonna pay that for mentorship. Oh, I forgot. Y'all still looking at y'all hustle as a cash app. Or y'all still looking at y'all hustle as something that y'all just do outside of y'all 9 to 5. I really live this life. So if you really want to do it, let's take it there. Stop playing with me. Just stop playing with me. Like, just stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just get into them, man. I get so many conversations, man, where people really talk about like, people get so caught up on prices, man. People get so caught up on the things that you really provide, and when you really put it on a list of paper and you really know what that's worth, like when I'm charged, let's just say for example, personal credit mentorship, that's $3,500 per client. Bro, my mentor that has 20 times worth of game that I have is charging $6,000 per client. $6,000 per client. If I really wanted to do that, y'all look at me like I'm crazy. I'm cutting that in half because I know, one, I'm in Toledo. Two, I know that the value that I'm offering, I know where my family come from. I know where my friends come from. So I'm not trying to charge an arm and a leg. I know if you could scrape up that $3,500 and I put these trade lines on your credit, and then I make sure I clean your credit up, and then I make sure that you get approved for whatever you want to get approved for, I provide a way more value than $3,500. I'm charging $100 a month for credit repair alone. So then give you trade lines that's gonna equal up to more than $200 or up to $200,000. If you think I'm asking for $3,500, man, to the at minimum $50 to $70,000 you're gonna get approved for worth of credit. What are we talking about? You just got your whole down payment for your house. You don't need no money to put down on an auto loan. Yeah, man. Stop selling yourself short when you out here spending thousands of dollars on worthless material. Selling your thousands of dollars on worthless materialistic things that ain't providing you no assets or no value to your family legacy. Just quit talking like that. I'm on a different energy, for real. Since my grandmother and my aunt passed, we on a whole different type of energy. If you ain't putting no money into your heirs' pocket, if you ain't putting no money into your siblings' pockets, if y'all ain't moving in an organic, family economical way, quit talking. Quit bluffing. Quit faking. Stop it. You faking the whole world, but the real one's gonna see right through you. It's just a fact. So